Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Let's talk about an uncivilized mutt. Back in 2019, 26-year-old Joseph Ellich reported that his 28-year-old wife, Mungie Ellich, otherwise known as G, had gone missing. Check this out, family. Leaving behind her daughter, her car, and her phone. When the police showed up, they also discovered that she left behind her wedding ring. Nice little touch. Good try, Joseph. Family, let me tell y'all something. Y'all better stop killing y'all spouses. You do know that you are the first suspect, right? You are suspect number one. Anytime your spouse comes up missing, they're coming to you first. It is very difficult to uphold that alibi because they are going to turn over every rock trying to find evidence to lock you up as long as they can. But some people, they don't get it because some people are just narcissists. Some people think that they're smarter than everybody. Police got all of those resources. When they want you, they will get you. Now, if they just don't care, then, hey, you might be able to get away. But when they want to solve the murder, they will solve the murder. It's as simple as that. This dude, he thought he was so smart. He even helped the police discover that she had a so-called secret lover in China. Police get that. He's like, yeah, I couldn't unlock her phone, but I was able to unlock her computer, and I discovered something like a journal document where she's talking to this guy out in China. Appears to be a secret lover. The boy turned into Sherlock Holmes. Family, the dude had an interview with the news, right? And he forgot to act sad. He was just all chipper, she was a good person, a hard worker, and that's what I admired about her. Now, he admired that she was a hard worker, but he was unemployed. Okay, fam, moving on. So he keeps up this ruse about the woman taking off with some dude, right? Police later discover bruises on his daughter's body, and turns out that it's child abuse. So they lock him up. When they start questioning him, he admits that, yeah, I hit her, I lost my temper or whatever. Now the police is going like, the spider sense is going off like, okay, this guy has a history of abuse, right? So they start digging, they're digging. They get the phone unlocked, and then they start discovering that, so y'all didn't just have some minor disagreements. She was on her way out the door. She wanted a divorce because this dude was being violent. Eventually, they get a warrant to search his apartment, and what do they find? Voila, a backpack containing various documents written by the number one suspect, Joseph himself. One of the documents had the heading, "What to Tell the Police," in which Joseph noted to remind himself to speak of his wife in present tense rather than past tense. Additionally, the popos found a pair of muddy boots. They then examined Joseph's cell phone, and they discovered that Joseph had spent about 30 minutes near a local river on the day his wife went missing. Now, although the police had initially searched the river, they did not find the body. But a year later, while Joseph was awaiting trial for murder, something strange happened. A hiker discovered Mungie's body buried near the river where Joseph's phone had previously pinged. Recalling those muddy boots, investigators took samples and they discovered that the DNA matched the area where the body was found. Did you know trees have DNA similar to humans? Didn't know that. They did DNA testings on the trees in the area and they connected it. This sealed Joseph's fate. Let me tell you how I rock. If I make my bed, I don't have no problem lying in it. However I make it. Now, if somebody else make it, it might be a problem. But if I make that bed, that means that I chose this woman to be with. So, if I don't want to be with her anymore, there are ways to not be with her without trying to kill her. It's a trip how people just go from an argument to killing, a disagreement to killing. You want to do what I say? I'm going to kill you. Oh, you trying to be with somebody else? I'm going to kill you. I don't want to be with you anymore. I'm going to kill you. Like, I don't want you to have my kids. I'm going to kill you. And your silly ass is going to jail. How many times do y'all have to see these type of cases where the spouse is the number one suspect and the spouse ends up in prison? Everybody think because they got Google, they can outsmart everybody now. They think that all they got to do is just do a little Google search, what to tell the police in the case that I shoot my wife in the head. What to tell the police if I shoot my wife in the foot. What to tell the police if I hit my wife and she fall down in the kitchen and bump her head and die. That's what he told the police. He said that he and his wife were having an argument in the kitchen. They started pushing each other. He pushed her, she fell back and bumped her head. She then went to sleep next to him and he woke up the next morning to find her dead. He panicked, put her in the car with the child, drove out to the river and buried her. So, what did Joseph get for all of his troubles? 28 years. 28 years. Do y'all think that's enough? Give me a thumbs up if you think 28 is enough. Thumbs down if you say no. Now remember, second-degree murder is one that doesn't have any kind of premeditation and may have only been intended to cause harm rather than death. The way this dude was moving, I'm not willing to give him the benefit of doubt. I think he definitely intended to kill the woman. But the state couldn't really take that chance and going after straight murder because a jury may have decided that, well, we don't think it was murder. It was pretty much second-degree murder. And if they had charged him with murder instead of second-degree murder, it's a good chance that dude may have walked. So that's my take, fam. What say you? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.